Hi everyone, welcome to my craft desk. So this weekend, as you may have seen in my previous video, I have had a chance to go shopping with a friend of mine who's been down visiting. The video that I've already put out is about going to the scrap store. This is another little place called the Warehouse that we found. And the Warehouse is literally that. It's a sort of old storage unit which stores things that have come out of people's house clearances. And everything is really, really cheap. So I went to see what I could find and find loads of crafty bargains. So I'd like to share what we found with you. So don't ask me for the prices. I know a lot of this was free. She just gave it to me. It's a bit like going to a car boot sale, but not. You have to have a good rummage. You have to see what you've got. But a lot of these things were free. So this is the first thing that we got. It's got a cow on it. I couldn't say no. It's an old apron. But what I think I might do is cut the cow image out and use it for something on the front of a tote bag or something like that. I just really like the cow, but I think that cost me nothing. It was in her freebie pile. The other thing I think was in the freebie pile was this. It is should we open it up? It's a map tea towel, but I thought this would make a really cute little sort of tote bag, cypress map. Tea towel. Again, it's one of those gifts that were really, really like trendy in the 90s and are not so much anymore. But I thought it's quite bright and patterns. It make a nice base. I like the fish. I could cut things out of it. I could use it for embellishments. I like the sun. I think that was a freebie as well. Like I say, these are out of people's house clearances. So the company that works alongside it do people's house clearances, and then the items that they sell go through the warehouse. So this is a fantastic lace tablecloth. Let me show you. I will chop it up. I will use it in patterns in projects. This I think was part of the little fabric bundle I got. So this and these items as well. This is just a green check tablecloth. It's grubby, but I will chop it down. We'll use it for a project. That's another tablecloth. I just like the colour on that one. What other bits did we get in that material bundle? Lots of sort of odds and sods of a lace. So we've got this sort of lace table runner, which is very nice. It's old, it's falling apart, but like I said, it doesn't really matter because I am going to chop it up. She was saying that this is all from a lady's blanket box. A lace doily. Another lace doily. Another lace doily. I think they're all the same designs. So that was in there as well. What have we got here? Oh, it's just a bit of cotton, but it's got a sort of an image in the cotton of some florals. And then this sort of silk. I think it's a teapot cover. I'm not sure what its actual intended use. If I had a brain, I'd be dangerous. I'm going to leave that in as well. Is if anyone knows what this, it probably should be. I think it's too big for a teapot cover. Head of a chair cover. I don't know, but I really like this sewn on detail. And I like the beveled edge as well. So this little laced edged monochromed hanky, and this little makeup bag. I'm going to take the material off of this, but I like the sort of dark material. All of these all together were a little bundle. I think this whole bundle cost me like £2. So I'm not angry with that, with all that sort of vintage style lace. Then what else did we have? Oh, some freebie books. So what she had was outside her little store a pile of things that were free. Things that hadn't sold previously and she was just getting rid of, save going to landfill again. Be your whole houseplant sitter. Silly as it sounds, it's very 80s, but I liked all of the images of all the plants. It cost me nothing. I can use it in a project. I think it's quite cool. Probably should do reading because I'm not very good at keeping my plants alive. So that was free. This was free. I was like, sorry, what? Sorry, what? Mrs. Beaton's cookery book. Look how beat up but fantastic the cover is. It's obviously been repaired. It's not the original spine, but look at the pages, the pictures. Look at that, the adverts. Let's have a look at the age of this, see if there's a year in it. And look at that, New Zealand lamb. Let's have a look. Doesn't give me a date. Let's have a look. Printed by... No, there isn't a date on this, but it's old. You can definitely tell it's old. I think the cover itself is beautiful. And then the pages. I mean, for a freebie? What? Then there was this. I paid 50p for it. It's dusty. It's been there in a while. It's a bit of an odd one. But I liked all the greeting cards, images, modern florals. And it is literally that. It is cards through the whole album. The other thing is that you could use the ring bound album because they've already got the pockets, and completely just use this as a base because it has all the little sort of alphabet things down the side. But I love it. All the pictures, loads and loads and loads of these cards and envelopes. So it's like 2 for each month. So it's 24 plus the actual binder itself that I'm sure I can do something with. 50p. I did message the lady after I'd left and say, hey, this is what I'm looking for. Can you let me know next time there's house sales? And she's like, yeah, no problem. And then there was these. So these are modern, but I think they're modern reproductions of originals. But I don't mind that they're modern because they are so cool. So they're these little books. Look at them, there's loads of them. And each one is a different sort of recipe book. So kitchen gardens, eggs, seafood recipes, tea time recipes, etc, etc. Let's flick one at random. Let's go for eggs. Look at the images to start with on the front cover. But you can see the images that are inside. They are all replicas. If you're doing a cooking journal, something like that, this is ideal. But look at all the images. They're all retro, sort of vintage, black and white farm images. And each one of these books is very similar. So that's the egg one. Let's pick another one at random. Let's go Devon. That's where Paul, my other half, is from. The country cottages. And of course on the other side are the recipes. Dartmouth pie, teddy soup, chocolate fudge. Look at the images. Like I say, these are modern reproductions, but I'm not angry at all with them. Look at the images. And so I've got a massive pile of them. I don't know what I paid altogether for all of this. My friend had some stuff as well, and I think between all of us we paid about a tenner. So I can't really complain. So yeah, have a look for them in your area. It's a house clearance business, but they call it their sort of shop side is the warehouse. So it's all things that get cleared out of people's houses. So like I say, I've messaged the lady. She's going to keep an eye out on some ephemera and things like that for me. And hopefully I'll be going back and getting some more bargains soon. Thank you for joining me. See you all soon. Bye.